Hey guys, we're back with the letter. When I last left off, let me turn my volume down. We got out of the mansion and we're not going back. That'd just be ridiculous. My chair's stuck on something. There we go. Yeah, I skipped a line last time, right? We spend the ride back to Luxford City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background filling the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way is a sign, I know there's something he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. Keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, and a small hope that my feigned disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me clearly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package making a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
The glare I send him wipes this. What was just that sprite about him pour cleanly off his face? He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear, he did that on purpose. Knowing him, left the half-forgotten package on my lap to check.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there. Have you eaten lunch yet?
Don't even get a chance to deny it, because right on cue. That's really conveniently timed. Your stomach rumbles loudly. An empty gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. That's the Deus Ex Machina of this story. I always give a story, a free Deus Ex Machina. As long as, relatively near the beginning, No surprise there. I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch back up while she's on break. I was hoping to get a small meal after. Guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me, though. If anything, it's just one of those things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years growing up. Thanks. Then I tear open the package, start nibbling at the edge of the bar. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after the small exchange. For that I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really, no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
And you're not in the house anymore, so you don't need to talk in present tense.
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job, which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodles.
How do you even know about the last one?
I skipped a word.
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you, even me.
He's not entirely wrong. There's something about this game, I forget if I addressed it, so I'm just gonna say it again. It's kind of in the void right now of being a game I want to continue and being a game I don't want to continue. Like, I want to keep playing it, but I can smell a train wreck coming, Put your nose in the air, you can smell it. Or it could just be a forest fire, but it smells like a train wreck to me.
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
Saints hears small laughter. Ken that screams, "I'm right, told you so." Hate it when it does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Oh, story update. How are we doing on that? We almost do the choice? Great. One more. I assume that's if you didn't, that has to do with if you messed with the piece of paper or not. I wish there'd be a sign if it's just, automatic or an actual choice. Like, they're all butterflies right now, but like, this is story update, this is you see. I owe Rose a big apology. Hope she likes free donuts.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa.
Why don't they use these sprites? Maybe it's just because they're small and I can't, see what sucks about them. But they look a lot better than the 3D ones. Although the 3D ones, the animation is cool. They just don't do something well.
Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that as a joke. But how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold. My own heartbeat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the Wrights, was it?
Can't answer that. At least not without revealing everything that took place in the attic. Change the subject. Wait, you're not lying to him. Come on, that's just wrong.
You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours.
How's that? Okay. I'm a genius.
That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
No over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never works with him. Not sure if it's because I'm bad at it or because he just is really good at his job. Wait, is he actually a detective? Or... He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting the glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. As if he's a detective, that means he can't see ghosts, because ghosts don't exist. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. Wondering how long before we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, fears Ash is taking the longer route. Odd, but he probably was trying to avoid the rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
I can relate to Ash now. Ash is a good character. Ashton, yes.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
Because that's what I use Skype for. I just basically use it as a way to share memes after I see memes, I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. I'll only make his head bigger. Stupid Ash.
Alright. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that.
Watch the language.
We got some good lead months ago.
We got some kids here. This is a Christian YouTube channel. Your account's what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, the big case he's been stuck working on, stuff we couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, all the things he can tell, he's always been careful about that. Even in the way he spends his answers to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it too much. Oh yeah, that's not important at all. It's normal, right? I mean, who won't be frustrated if you can't bring someone to chasing to justice? Because they keep slipping out of your fingers. If I were in issues, I'd definitely lose my mind. That's not foreshadowing at all, that's just, a normal case. His stories never cease to be entertaining to me regardless. If things weren't the way they are back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, nope, not really. Mama will never allow that. But the idea is still there. Along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner. Before I know it, we're already at the movie house. Oh, I thought he was taking me to, see a therapist. Or something. Well, somewhere that's not the movie. Therapist was the funniest thing I could think of. Because, ghosts. You see? Point of no return. That's Lisa with sunglasses. That's... Is that... Nuno? And Pocket Chibi coming soon. And is that Batcat? Point of no return and Small Cat. I already said that, I think. The Lift Fest, short for Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually. This year's no different. I've only seen a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm no expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but Just getting a confirmation letter. The festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup. Already puts a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers. With his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth to pass. So, is he actually going to have a heavy voice? It's often enough to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard. Once, early in their friendship.
Oh!
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Okay, I was kind of expecting a very poorly chosen voice, I guess. Like, just, you know, just like exactly like that. But that's Ugu, you know, Canon. You guys watch Canon, right? I really liked that show when I watched it, and I'd probably call it the show that got me into anime, but I feel like if I rewatched it, I wouldn't like it as much. Although, I could read the visual novel sometime. I think there's a fan translation, but nah. Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us. I think we skipped a line before that, didn't we? Oh, there's Zach. Taking careful steps in a significant effort to make himself smaller, just to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man? My main man! What's...
We're skipping that. The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. There's not a high five animation. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. Almost amazed how you can say that out loud with a straight face. Oh, hold on. Hey guys, sorry about that. It's been, a little, like 40 minutes. Okay. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm most amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be. So you see, at first I could relate to Ashton, you know? But now I can't.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Should we call this guy Z-Man? There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended. But years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to each other's ears. Or at least, enough to make for both to take in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Well, funny you say that.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
I beat passes, and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me.
The story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Beck and I have never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it. Both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. I don't know if it's just because we've only heard like 3 lines from him, but so far, you know, but I think his voice acting is better than most of the rest of the cast. She insists that of Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. Tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Oh well, boys will be boys, right? I guess? Give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when he eventually turns his attention on him.
Bella! Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
Also, Harriman. Assuming Ashton's generic male protagonist. I mean, given, is it the branching tree? It doesn't really look like we're gonna have a generic male protagonist, given, you know, chapter 3 is Zachary, and then chapter 6 is Ashton, and then chapter 7 is Luke. Like, if it started with a male, I'd call them generic male protagonist. And I guess ending with a male could, but Luke seems evil. How's he not going to be evil? Come on, he's rich. And it's true, they've known each other for far longer than any of us do. Childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now.
So, I said harem, but you see, Isabella's going to win because the childhood friend. Either the childhood friend wins when they're worst girl, or the childhood friend loses when they're best girl.
She promised she wouldn't miss your movie.
Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speaking of the devil, without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around. Wow, who could that be? Sounds like it's voice acted.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little, with the way her face is almost invading my personal space. But she places her hand on either side of my face to keep my head still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face.
How are you? Are you alright?
Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by, and the only other relative I have works on the far side of the country, I give my company Becca's contact number, in case of emergency. Knows would call her. Push Becca's hands away from my face. Until she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Yeah, me, Ash snickers. Right back there to elbow him. Plus trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out from the said area. Did my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Yeah, I'm a certified doctor. I know what she's not a certified doctor.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her
She's
earlier.
not even an uncertified doctor. Is there even... What would that even be?
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
Well, I wonder what her problem is. It could literally be anything.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
Should have been a fleeting look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
Why doesn't Isabella want to not suffer permanent brain damage? Come on, Isabella.
In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Oh, is this what the choice is gonna be? None of them lead to abandon.
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. We're just moving it on a different day so we can have a medical professional take a look at you.
Look, you guys.
Ash just outside unexpectedly cuts through the conversation, pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks. Something he usually does when he's
If
getting
she
impatient.
says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's...
What about the guy who made
You,
the
of all
movie?
people, should know...
He's finally getting his chance to, people to watch the film he's spent his entire life on. Yeah, he's not, Isabella, because...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last, she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance. Immediately tackle her into
Thanks,
a hug.
Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Did you say something?
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Oh yeah, she didn't say that audibly, no.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
Pull myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag and...
What's this?
Uh-oh. It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. Random, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
Try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. Never been particularly sensitive with my own height, but right now I really wish I had that advantage over him. This is just rude. You don't just take other people's things from their bags. That's just uncalled for.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to...
This is an invasion of privacy.
Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
That's my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. Too early for Halloween. Can't breathe. Wait, hold on. Okay, that'll cause a thing. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to it regardless. And it's not actually the help me, because it's actually just... I don't know. The awful sick way that has taken its core in my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today's turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Okay, so we sent it to 5 people now, haven't we? These 3? Hannah and Rose, right? We've done it!
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash wipes the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. No letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have thrown it away when the idea, I completely forget that it had the, the... Send this to 5 people or else you'll die next Sunday. I told that story already, so I won't again.
It's not a prank.
Makes all of them stop. Even I'm surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke. Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me.
You don't have to talk like this to make a point.
If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Typically, I don't believe in this stuff, but even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit you're talking about is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
Witches don't exist.
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing.
She looks kind of mad.
We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag with more force than necessary. Tired. Got cursed, saw a ghost. Probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all that, them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. But that sounds like something you should be giving attention to, because that's something that could kill you, Or worse. What's worse than killing you? Not kill you? Eh? Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. Just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about it today. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home. And hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. There's just a group of people surrounding us as, Isabella's like, ghosts exist. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words get to come out of the argument immediately dies on her tongue.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all of his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took his time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. Pretty sure that's another reason why she's got out of bed today. Yet despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, where Ash's and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. Should have just kept this to myself, or at the very least, front with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they did. No sour mood, no bad vibes. She could have just made it all easy. Oh yeah, I found that in the mansion. It was pretty spooky, huh? Careless. So careless. Ooh. You gotta stay for the movie, right? Let's see. I imagine this is stay for the movie because dialogue choice. But I mean, that's not gonna be, this isn't the thing that's gonna matter. It's the, I mean, it should stay, right? I can't see how in any way this could backfire. It's literally impossible. Any other day, I'll excuse myself and go straight home. Oh. Oh, your relationship down with Rebecca. Huh. But no, that's not ranging. Okay, thought so. But this is something special to Zach. Something he worked so hard to bring to life. Should know better. Might have a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. Notice the thing in the attic follows me home. I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I still see it whenever I close my eyes. So, there's something I'm a bit, like, I guess scared about. It's not the right word, but it's the meaning across. So right now, I don't really like Isabella. Like, I guess I could say she's okay at best. And what about other characters when they're the main character? Are they gonna be worse than this? Because, like, you know, Hannah, she was Hannah was the rich girl, right? It is that, and like her, like, so is she gonna be even worse than Isabella? Or I don't know what, you know, how that's gonna work. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. It falls back on my face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
He's dead. This time, I really do send an elbow straight into his stomach. Wow. A single elbow actually made his entire forehead green. That's pretty surprising. Stupid Ash, being vertically challenged as his breaks too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one!
Aw, don't cry.
Ooh, they changed his name!
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after. You know, this Ash guy, he doesn't respect other people's boundaries. He's not a very nice guy. I should have looked and I exchanged looks at that. Some question like this swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? I'll try to ask you about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
But you'll miss it!
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? It ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. Few moviegoers are still milling about. Some still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise, most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crew?
Oh, did I click mute? Oh, I almost did. Haha. What? Is the volume here? I don't know what the volume was at before. I think it was around this area, so I'll keep it at that.
Absolutely sure.
Can I, like, lock that? Is that an option? Properties? No. It's not. I accidentally clicked on. The desktop audio has, like, a slider that you can make it quieter and louder in OBS, and I accidentally dragged it almost all the way down. Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach's the one who brought it up again. In his own movie premiere. Now the film's just serving as background noise, while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone in the inside hall. Well, except for Ash. Just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'll all get kicked out for sure. Though, with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I don't know any better, I think we did something that offended her earlier. Wow, really? Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, you should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge.
The ghost was hiding in the box, lifted it up, came out, when she was looking at the letter.
If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change hands over the years, from one distant relative to the Ermengardes to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though. It remained the way it is until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Ooh. There are very few times in my life where I wish my glowers can kill. Is that another word for eyes?
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, but since Scaredy Cat here mentioned curses, not that I'm saying this is one because that's nigh improbable, you'd probably benefit more from someone like Andrew. The stuff you're saying is still really hard to believe. But talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things. At best, he'll let you see things from a different perspective, and probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. However, what Zach has also suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
We gotta go science! Because obviously the ghost isn't real, so the priest will just, throw some water on the place and be gone. Water doesn't hurt humans. But the professor, he knows bullets kill humans.
I'll think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try.
Ashton went up. Okay.
Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
Yeah, it's a good film. It's just this image for 90 minutes.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
They're an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprehending. But her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. Becca's acting the way she is right now. There's a big chance something's happening here. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after. Again, only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Oh, yeah, journal. Okay, I'll call it there then. That's Luxborn Independent Film Theater Festival, celebrating its 9th year, discovering new creative talents in the film industry, including the few showcased this year: Zachary Steele's Blur Jaunts, Dark Times of the Black British, Isabella Santos, Ashton Jure, and Rebecca Gales were also seen amongst the crowd for its premiere. Oh. Is it told from... Okay, they're just all told from a third-person perspective, but... That one kind of sounded like, you know... What, kind of like a police report or something. Well, at the start, you get what I'm going at, though. Do these guys have profiles? Okay, we only get the profile when we play as them. Let's check out the entry sheet real quick. Okay, we're still not at the common point. Probably almost are, though. You know, just go home for the night, then... Okay, so... I'll see you guys next time with some more The Letter. See you guys then. Bye.